no. Oh god. Oh god, Duncan. Why did you do that? Okay. Alright. Hello. Hello. Well, it's a happy Tuesday. Welcome, everyone, one and all. Bear witness! It's another day of Dark Souls. In fact, it's the last day of Dark Souls. It's the last day ever. We are gonna do everything. That's right, we're doing everything. We've beaten all the bosses, and there's only one thing left to do now. Secret? Blacksmith ahead. Comfort? You know what? You know what? This guy's got it figured out. Is there not like a... There's not like a... Like a sit emote. Well, I meant to kick him, but... Yeah, so we have beaten all the bosses that there are to beat in Dark Souls. And so we are just going to do all of the optional things that are left to do. Actually, I guess there is one more boss we can fight. But we're going to have to kill Big Boob Lady. That's going to be very sad. So before we do that, we're going to go fuck up some, you know what? I think I actually want to go to Ash Lake, because I don't know if I've done that this playthrough. There's kind of no point in doing it, but... Because, like, we would need a Sigward in order to do that, or Sigmire. Network connection has been lost. Returning to title menu. Why is this happening? Do I have internet? I think Steam is just crapping out. Well, I guess we're doing this offline. We could probably do like some multiplayer later if Steam is actually working. Are you fucking kidding me? Fuck off. Nah, fuck all this. We're just going. We're leaving, man. I don't want to go through any of this. None of them are gonna fall off. Cool. Yeah? Yeah? Oh my god. Please! Oh my god. What the fuck? Oh my god. What a fucked up day. Alright. What's this? Oh, son, I'm about to hear my fucked up hands. Fucked up moms, fucked up dads. change this to the rusted iron ring. We'll get some of our dragon head stone. I already did Ash Lake. Okay, cool. Well, then I was here for no reason. That's cool. It was fun. What's wrong with having fun? Hello, Joe Depressive. Yes, it is Dark Souls. This is actually going to be, my last stream of this. I've pretty much have done everything. I could potentially, fight Gwendolyn, but that's literally all that's left to do. I did the DLC and everything. Hello. I was about to go to Ash Lake, but I was actually looking at my stuff. I mean, it's all good. I mean, it is one of those things. I mean, I did upload all of, like, the Dark Souls stuff that I did to my YouTube, if that is a thing that you would want to check out, but yeah, I mean, it's definitely, this is absolutely one of my favorite games. I wanted to play through it on stream, because every time I tried to play through stream in the last few years, I just never got very far. I always just kind of lost interest, but it's nice to be able to actually hunker down and actually do it this time. I actually played this immediately after I beat Bloodborne again. And so that was fun. And the reason I played Bloodborne was because I had never beaten Orphan of Cause. And so that was literally something that I was just like, alright, I'm going to do this. I'm going to work on this. But I'm thinking I want to have a conversation with her. I've been sleeping or somewhere else when there's been a Dark Souls stream. No, I mean, that's totally fair. Well, and I mean, that's the thing is that I will also admit that, like, I've been very sporadic with, like, my schedule and everything, and it's never been definitive if, like, I was in the mood to stream Dark Souls or not. Because, I mean, I started streaming this, I think that was in June, and, yeah, I mean, I ended up having a bunch of physical stuff going on right then, and so I kind of had like a string of like 2 weeks where I just didn't do like any streaming of any kind because I was having stomach bugs and dislocated shoulders, just a whole bunch of fun stuff. Let me see. What's the first thing we should do? I think the first thing we should do is I am going to trade. I'm going to trade the Sunlight Maggot for the, I think it's the Tiny Beans ring, or is it the Witch's ring? I never remember which ring it is exactly. Yeah, no, we're doing good. I actually, you know, the shoulder keeps having issues, but I'm set to have an appointment with a surgeon, and we're going to see what's going on there, because it's like, at this point, it's like the shoulder's going to keep dislocating until we go in there and actually fix it. So it's one of those. But other than that, you know, I'm Gucci. I'm definitely trying to get a consistent thing going. I do want to do a stream of Dark Souls 3 eventually, because I absolutely love that game. I actually haven't played that game in a very long time, but I have beaten it, and I have done the DLC for that. I don't know if I would want to stream Dark Souls 2, though. Because, like, I've played it, and I did the DLC for it, but it's Ozzy. I named my character Ozzy Waldo. Because to me, he looks like Ozzy, and so now he's very bittersweet. He's like, what the hell's going on here? We're gonna let these guys... We're gonna let them come all over the place. Come on now. Get on with it. There we go. Doo-doo-doo. All right. Only because I'm not planning on doing New Game Plus with this save file, we're going to do this. He's a handsome man. Hello, Hajer. It's good to see you. We're doing all the optional stuff to finish this game. My Steam is being weird. I'm probably... Because I was thinking of doing some, like, online combat for stream, but... I might just need to, like, reopen Steam because it's being very odd.
Give me.
We have the old witch's ring. Now, Hajer. You're probably... So, I ended up trading the sunlight maggot, which was, it was the item that we would normally get from, Solaire. And now you're probably wondering to yourself, why would we give that up for a ring that doesn't do anything? There's a character we can talk to, so we're gonna do that. This is the last time we'll ever see this crow. Goodbye, crow. Wah! And then he poops away. I actually am considering doing the Age of Dark ending. Only because if this is supposed to be Ozzy, I think that's what Ozzy would want. I also realized I've never done this. These are items you can get literally in the beginning of the game, and I just never did it. We get Homeward Bones, a Morning Star, and a Talisman. And then we get this. Cracked red eye orb. And then there's also this. Lloyd's Talisman. Those are all pretty good. Get these freaking skeletons out of here. I was considering doing a genocide run and just killing everyone. We're gonna... Alright. We're wearing the ring, and so now we're gonna go talk to the spider lady. She normally never talks to us unless we have this ring. But now we can talk to her.
My dear sister.
She thinks I'm her sister. Hello. Oh, I missed the Onion Knight. I felt so bad. I thought I did everything right for that, and then he just died. It broke my heart.
Quaylag, what is it?
I want to talk to you.
Quaylag, my dear sister. The eggs, it hurts. They've gone still. I am afraid it may be too late. I am so sorry, dear sister. I'll be fine. I have you, dear sister. But promise me that you will take care of yourself.
That's fucking heartbreaking. I like spiders, but at the same time I hate them. Lots of legs and weird mouth. I can appreciate spiders for what they are, but anytime I see one, I'm just like, I don't want to be in the same place as this. I'm better with spiders than I am with ants, but it's still one of those things that if those are in like my like personal space, then I'm gonna be like, all right, I'll try to relocate you without harming you, and if I can't, then I guess you're gonna have to die. We're gonna reinforce our Estus flask. Yes.
Goodbye, Quaylag. It was so very nice to chat.
You speak the tongue of the fair lady?
Yeah.
Well, flesh with your pride. You have yet to earn my trust.
Okay.
If you try anything funny with the fair lady, there will be hell to pay.
Yes, Smithers, I understand. Actually, can I modify anything? I can't modify this. I don't really use it though. A spider as a pet is better than a spider on the wall. I know there's like spiders in Australia that are pretty big. They don't leave webs or anything, and people literally just have them around to take care of like the other bugs. Like spiders as big as your hand and stuff. And I don't know. The concept of that just terrifies me. I would not want to see a spider that big, let alone in my space. But I guess when you're in Australia, stuff like that is bound to happen. Alright, so we talked to Queelag. Actually, you know what? There's some stuff we can do. So let's do it. Let's go do this stuff. You and me, as friends. There's a bunch of, like, extra stuff and, like, extra items and stuff that we can get, but we have to go through, like, hordes of ne'er-do-wells. I always hated this area. I don't know. It feels like they did the remastered version of this, which is what I'm playing, but it feels like they somehow made the bloom worse when it came to the lava. I might actually need to switch to the lava ring. Alright, I deal with one of you at a time. There's literally 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7... What is that? That's 4, that's 7. And there's probably more. Come here. Four hits. That doesn't mean I'm strong. That just means that it took 4 hits to kill him. It happens when the remastered version of the game comes out. It gets worse. Yeah, I mean, that's with anything, really. I think there was a port of Silent Hill 2 or something, like a port that they did on the PS3, if I'm remembering correctly. But I think the story is they had completely lost all of the original source code that they had for the game. And so they had to try to completely redo the entire code for it. And so it was just a very broken experience because it was like they were trying to get the code just to fit the original mold. Not even necessarily expand upon it, but just fit the original criteria. And that just wasn't going to happen. Oh, I get to fight 2 of them at once. My internet connection is so bad I'm a second away from smashing my phone into the wall. Oh god! I'm sorry, Ajer. I feel that though. I mean, my phone has been like that in my own house. Like, I try to use my phone in the garage. It has an issue with Wi-Fi in there, but I might just need to run past these guys. Might honestly be my only bet. I try to also just use like regular data in my garage, and that's when I'm like watering the yards and that kind of stuff. And my phone connection is just so bad. I don't know why. My data is usually pretty okay whenever I like want to watch a stream of something. But then like, I don't know, something happened within like the last month where the phone is just like, nah, you can't use data for anything anymore. So it's definitely time for me to get a new phone, but I need to see how much my surgery is going to be, you know? Because they're expecting it's going to be an out-of-pocket minimum of $3,000, which means it'll probably be more. It's only bad in this room. The rest of the apartment is fine. Fuck. That is so annoying. Alright. If I die, I die. It doesn't really matter. So I'm just going to go ahead. We're just going to do it like this. I feel like I'm a victim of this smoke because why me? Bro, I feel that. Are you fucking kidding me? Could you get me out of the lava, please? I mean, that's kind of how I'm feeling with Steam right now, because it's like, I want to do, like, online functionality for this game. And the game just doesn't want to be doing that right now. Hello. I really am fucking up my dodges. I have to do it earlier than I think. Oh, fuck. Oh, fuck. I did it! Alright, now fuck all of that. There might be more stuff to get around here, but I officially do not care. Let's see, the next optional thing we can do. Let's go to the Sanctuary Garden. No, but it's the worst when you're like trying to watch the stream and then you're like many seconds behind and it just keeps having issues. It drives me crazy. It's one of those things that I was just like, alright, I guess I'll like listen to music instead or something. Wait. Okay, so there's just one of these guys. Okay. Bump that. Nah. We're not doing that. One of those motherfuckers is bad enough. Let's go to the sanctuary. Hello, Akasha. Good to see you. I hope your Tuesday's treating you well. Are you still on vacation? Why does your sword look like Rebellion from DMC? It's just Artorias' sword. It might just, I don't know, maybe they were inspired. We're gonna talk to Mushroom Granny.
I have awaited thee. Thou hast rescued Princess Dusk and rid us of that terrible primeval human, even halting the spread of the abyss. I salute the grandeur of thine enterprise.
Starship!
Please allow me to express my gratitude. I thank thee, as do we all.
Yay! She gave me mushrooms. Can't even listen to music in peace because it would lag in the middle of it. I mean, my brother, my special needs brother, he will literally freak out and get like very aggressive if that happens. So I understand.
I will remember thee. This is the best way. For thou art come from a time far ahead. No one will sing thy praises, but yet thy greatness shall live on. For it shall be my purpose.
Oh, Granny!
To
Oh!
all thou hast done for us.
Yeah! goddamn right.
May the flames guide thee.
It's all good. You copied the wrong thing. Yeah, now we can get high. Exactly. I don't know. Mushrooms are scary, man. I would consider doing mushrooms once, but then once would probably be all I need. Invigorates flesh, greatly restores HP for a limited time. Dramatic effect can make the difference between a warrior's life and death. Well, that's nice. Anyway, we're gonna go to Township. Let's see. We killed that stinking woman who wanted to steal my oats. And now we gotta... I wonder if Chester is gonna actually do anything yet. Or if he's gonna be like, meh, and try to get high on shit that seems like a slippery slope, like the way there's some full of cold space around them. Things are crazy. Well, exactly. Like, it's definitely, like, it's like one slip away from, like, going to, like, cult kind of stuff, and, like, maybe it could lead you to DMT and that kind of stuff. I have seen that firsthand.
So long.
Nah. You know, it's actually really sad. I tried getting high with my brother a couple days ago. Just weed, you know. But, I guess I'm officially at the point where my anxiety is so crazy. And, like, I have not been taking the meds at the time that I should have been taking them. Like, I'm either really early or I'm really late. There's little to no in between. And so it just made my anxiety go fucking crazy. And so I think for the foreseeable future, I'm just gonna have to just not do that stuff until my body calms down with all this stuff going on. I've never been high before, so I don't know what is the game. I mean, there's arguments for it and against it. Like, I did, like, a bunch of studying and that kind of stuff, and there's, like, legitimate, like, medicinal reasons why it's a good thing to have as an option. Not necessarily that everyone should do it, because the reality is it's like each person is going to react differently to that kind of stuff. But it's also in terms of, like, if it's allowed and, like, what kind of precautions you have to take with it and that kind of stuff. He's itchy. I never got high until I was at least 24 years old. Because at that point, I was just like, I don't need a brain anymore. Human titties, but that's what they are. And when you got two, it means you got two in your chesties. Stop it. Hello. We're literally going until I get invaded by this guy. And if he's not going to invade me, then I'm just going to kill him. Like, I don't even care. I am not a reasonable or rational man. Sometimes murder is the only way. Hello. I should have done this already. Whoops! We're a professional stream here at Dunkaroni LLC. Girl, take my brain. I don't want it since day one. Yeah. I will admit, though, that it's like, while it does, like, help with, like, taking the edge off and, like, helping with, you know, extra stress and that kind of stuff, it really does depend on, like, how your body is going to react that day to that kind of stuff. Ultimately, it's... I just am one of those guys that, like, if I do get high, even if it's not even that much, shake the crazy out, please, God. Like, if I get high even just, like, a little bit, I'm basically useless for anybody for the next few hours. And it's... I like being able to, like, do stuff and, like, go places if I need. And I just can't do that if I get high. So it's definitely... It's one of those reasons why I think I'm definitely going to get away from it. Well, Chester, I gave you a chance. I gave him all the chances in the world, and he didn't invade us. We're gonna murder him to death. But first, I'm gonna buy all the humanity I can off of him. And then he's gonna give me his clothes. Oh, you know what? I should probably talk to Big Man to go. Getting high is like drinking Pepsi. You gotta dip one toe in, drop your stock the next day. I was thinking, oh man, I want to get high and forget everything, and no damn well, just get worse and I'll end up like those motherfuckers who get emotional when they're drunk. Yeah, true. Like, it's important to, like, know, like, your own limits or, like, how you would probably react and that kind of stuff, and to make a better decision based off of that.
So long.
Alright, we're gonna kill him.
Oh, it's come to blows, has it? Fine, then.
Come on. Hello.
You win. Please. Oh, please. Have mercy.
Yay! Now I really get to be Ozzy Osbourne. I'm black and bruised, be our badoos, be you wingy woos. Where are his pants? Hello. Sharon! Alright. Alright. We'll talk to Go, and then we'll probably be done with the DLC area. Since everyone is here, all this talk of weed got a song stuck in my head. Is it that, like, every time, like, I think of weed, I always think about, like, that one song from Far Cry 3. It's like a dubstep song where it's like, but like, you know, it's just like reggae Jamaican singing over like a dubstep beat. And the song never stops. It stops as long as the mission goes. You know what I mean? And so it's one of those missions where you have to like burn all the weed crops, and if you don't end up burning all of them, the mission can take like an hour, and the song just keeps repeating, and you feel like you're going crazy.
Why, thou hast defeated Calamite, wondrously played. Lord Gwyn's blessing upon thee. That beast will never take to the skies again.
Goddamn right, Shun. I could buy shit off. Why does this guy, he sells me his shit? That's a reasonable correlation. Yeah. Goes Great Arrow. I think we have everything we need.
Dragons, we knights fought valiantly, but for every one of them...
I haven't even played the game before. It was all over the place for a few years. I think like 10 years ago.
Pride, hatred, rage. The dragons teased out our dearest emotions.
He's cutting stones, but it looks like he's just peeling potatoes.
Without twilight, old thoughts return.
It's hard being an Irishman who's
Waves
20 foot tall and only has giant potatoes to eat. That's not enough protein.
Farewell, proud human. May every honor be bestowed upon thee.
Well, thank you very much. There's this one song called Sativa by a girl named Jean Aiko. Aiko or Aiko? I think it's Aiko at that point. Jean. Yeah. That's like that's the echolalia you've got going on. The earworm. I was going to say brainworm, but that's RFK. I like listening to Limp Bizkit. I did it all for the nookie. Okay. I guess we can talk to Aiko? Oh, it's Aiko. Oh, okay, cool. Let's go ahead and talk to all of the NPCs one last time. We're gonna go to Catacombs. Limp Bizkit turns me into a ghouly goony tune, golly wally ooarg. I love this guy.
What's that then? Then produce me some way.
Okay. Fire longbow? Yeah, sure. And then I go to reinforce the fire longbow. That's when I need green titanite. Ah, fuck it, might as well. Let me see if I can reinforce armor. Am I not? Did I pass by it already? Wait a minute. Where the fuck is it? What the fuck? Oh. I can't. I was about to say, can't I elevate Havel's armor? But I don't think I can. I'll buy some more arrows while I'm here. We'll buy 45 of those. We'll buy 300 of these. I'm really struggling. I'm sorry, guys. And then we got wooden arrows. Okay.
I've told you, I'm here. Enough with your presence. Well, you are, but I'm afraid I'm a mere blacksmith. It's just me. I would be of no help to a righteous man. I've told you, if I have anything to offer, I'd be of more help with that ember from New London, of course. It's a shame the whole place was flooded.
Oh, I could have given it to him. Shit.
I've told you, if I'm speaking honestly, I must say that I'm at my very limit. Unless I can put that with.
Alright.
If that'll be all.
Alright, so I think I could have been friends with him, but I accidentally gave the embers away to other people. Whoops. Alright, well that's fine. Alright, chat. There is one more boss we can fight, but I will leave it to you. If we fight that boss, we have to kill Guinevere. What do you think it should be?
Oh, chosen undead,
Thou hast journeyed far.
Yeah, if we want to fight the quote-unquote last optional boss of the game, we have to kill Mommy.
Please, Father, thou shalt endeth King Seeker. Now may thou be.
Alright, I guess we don't need to kill her. Yeah, we don't need to kill her. You know what? But I think if we do fight this optional boss, Mommy will be gone. So even if we don't necessarily kill her, I think... Yeah. Don't? Alright. Yeah, because I don't know if we can fight the optional boss without her just disappearing, if not just dying. We're gonna go talk to our other NPC friends, though. And it's gonna be real nice. Hello. Goodbye. Hello. Goodbye. Can't catch me. We can convert this into the Manus Catalyst, which would change the strength to a 14, but a B in scaling. Yeah, that sounds good. And then we talk to him.
You, friend, you talk, I no talk, but happy. But you, but cometh soon.
It was nice having you around, friend. May your boys be ever clear. We're gonna drink Everclear in his name. Oh, Jesus Christ. Oh, no. Oh, this is not good. Actually, this is fine. I thought they were gonna follow me all the way down. So without killing the final optional boss, we're going to talk to this character over here. And then I think that's it in terms of... I guess we could talk to the mage one last time. But then other than that, I think that's everyone. I don't even know where... I don't even know if there's a place we can find Solaire. He's alive. I just don't know if we can actually find him at this point. But he did not get a worm in his brain, so we're going to be happy with that. I'm going to wear Chester's hat. But it covers my face. Oh no, now I look like a pervert.
Very auspicious. I pray that through you, her will. Have you heard of Seath, in legend? He became
So we already
the last
talked to her,
conqueror.
and she
At
already
the
told
legal
us all
archive,
this
which
stuff.
is the archive now, but the bonfires, they are yet. If you require that.
And that's the last time we'll ever talk to her. Let me see. Firelink Shrine. There's a mage we can talk to. Sunlight Altar. Maybe he's at the Sunlight Altar. We'll try. We'll see. We'll see if he's here. And he is not. Well, it's good to see. Oh, you know who's someone we can actually talk to. Let's see. Stone Dragon, Altar of the Grave Lord, Daughter of Chaos, Abyss. I don't think... I don't think there's going to be anyone here, but... It's good to just to double check. Yeah, there's no one here. Okay. Crystal Cave, Catacombs, Duke's Archives, Tomb of the Giants, Painted World of Arimus. Did we ever kill Priscilla? I don't think we did. Yeah, I don't think we ever killed Priscilla. That's probably another one you guys wouldn't want dead, though. Let's see, the depths. What the fuck is the depths? Is that one of the DLC areas? Oh, it's here. Oh, I hate this place. No, we're leaving. Okay. Dark Moon Tomb. Yeah, you know what? I think that's everything. So I guess the only thing left to do now is we can fuck around in the online scene, but in order to do that, I have to close and reopen Steam. So I think I'll do that real quick. Oh, no, it says we're online. Okay, so maybe I don't need to... Maybe I don't need to do that then. Let's try going to the township. And just see what kind of combat we can get ourselves into. Trying to open my water. My arm is having a hard time of it. It's like, I don't know how lids work. Dual die. Team die. Let's do a die, yeah. We're gonna see if anyone wants to fight me. Ah, I'm drinking battery water. They say it's alkaline, and so every time I see that, I always think it's just batteries. I want to turn into a car. What is this? Batteries are so yummerly. I'll definitely have to take a look at this song. Yeah, but while we're waiting, what have y'all been up to these past few days? Hope all you guys are doing good. 10 years later. No one's playing, it seems. This is actually kind of a shame. We'll give it another minute or so, and if no one joins, I'll try another one. And if that one doesn't work, we'll try see me. We'll try and get summoned to just like help someone fight a boss or something. I fixed my PS Vita and I've been playing God of War all week. Oh, that's good. That's really good. I was actually talking with my brother about how we need to try to fix up the PSP, because he lent it to me for me to play it, but by that point I think like the battery or something had dried out because it won't even take a charge and it just won't power on. It could just be completely busted as far as I know, but it's literally just a brick at this point. I don't even know if we could repair it. I assume it's a battery issue, but I wouldn't even know where to start. I'm playing Stardew Valley for the first time. It's so addictive. My brother had a Kingdom Hearts and he had a Crisis Core on the PSP, and so I wanted to play those. I just never got the opportunity to. I think a God of War. Which God of War is on the PSP? I don't even remember. I do remember the game's looking really good for being on a console that size, though. Maybe it's just nostalgia speaking, but I remember the graphics for PSP and PS Vita blowing me away. I stopped playing it because the battery was fucked. Oh, man. I modded it, so it's on the store or not. I don't know if it's on the store or not. Oh! You know, now that I think about it, my memory of God of War was my uncle's PSP, which, if I'm thinking of it, or PS Vita, and if I'm thinking, he is the kind of guy who would get mods or, like, you know, ROMs for games like that onto consoles like that. Then I got to adding mods and I fell into a pit low-key. You just couldn't even find yourself out of it. You're just like, there's so much porn. I had friends who grew up playing Resident Evil and Silent Hill, like, as young as 4 years old. So I get it. I understand it just being like, oh, this is fucked. The closest thing I had to anything that fucked up when I was a kid was, we technically had access to the Fight Club game, but we never wanted to play it because we didn't want to break bones. And I think there was, I guess wrestling is the next best thing. I was adding porn. I just wanted to play with... I just wanted to play with pink box braids. Yeah, I feel that. So this ain't happening. I might, yeah, we're gonna leave. We're leaving this. We're gonna try that. We'll try doing ruins, and we'll see what happens. No way to abort wasn't. Who are the greatest legends? A flying soul. Tuso RX. Liz 3K. Gregorian. Furtive Pygmy. Sergio Pussy. Like, what is... Huh. Giant child. What about these people? Sanic. Sanic is number 13. That's pretty good. Lambort, Burke, Zealot, Opardium. Playing that quick time events of God of War as a kid was wild as fuck. When I reached 2 days ago, I couldn't stop laughing. Yeah, I mean, I only ever played like the first hour or two of like the first God of War. And I remember the button mashing and that just being so hard on my hands. Oh, is the QuickTime event you're talking about the one where it's like you have to like press the button so that Kratos can fuck good or something? What is this? There are 3 types of battle as stoicism matches: dual, team, and deathmatch. Okay. Set out a blue bonfire to set a number of combatants and search for them. Yes, okay. Win streak resets to 0 if you leave the gazebo. Okay. You can assign a password to pick specific opponents. Okay. Battle of Stoicism is only available online. Okay. Duels are 1v. Yes, okay. Warrior with the most kills receives a great crown. With equal kills, all warriors receive tiny crowns. Earn consecutive wins etched into the plaque of legends. Well, we might not be able to do this because I don't think anybody's on. So I guess we're just going to have to cancel this. Yeah. Sorry, fellas. But maybe we can get summoned. Let's go to Chamber of Princess. And I'll see if I can help a dude one last time fighting Ornstein and Smo. I might honestly even get invaded here. Well, I don't know. Do you get... I don't think you get invaded if you've already beaten the bosses. In an area like this. Well, you know what? It's their fucking fault that no one is apparently playing Dark Souls online right now. So you know what? That's on them, not me. I'm the good one. I'm the one that's in the right. Come on. I popped my collar for you. Are you impressed? Fuck you. Get fucked, you sod. Hello. Ow! He fucking cut me! Ozzy's bussy will never be the same after that cut. Be wary of Charmer. Why would you say that about Solaire? He's a good man. I would like to help someone playing Dark Souls. I want to be of help. This is a good way to get human titties. I can gift 10 of them. You know what? That's what I'll do. If someone summons me, I will gift 10 human titties. Because I'm honestly not gonna need them where I'm going. Well, I'm gonna need some, but I'm not gonna need that much. You know what I mean? So I guess we're just gonna fuck around for a little bit, I guess. I'm super sorry if this playthrough so far isn't super entertaining, but we're literally like, I don't know, we're at the end. Like, Gwyn is literally all that needs to be done left, you know? So we're just trying to make our own fun before the end. Yeah, absolutely. Thanks for hanging out, Joe. I hope you have a great night. You take care. Get some good rest. And hello, Guts. Yep, it was good having you, man. You take care and have a great night. Am I dreaming or am I playing with Artorias' sword? I am! I was trying to get a Black Knight sword and it just wasn't happening. And so I ended up doing the next best thing and I ended up just making Artorias' sword. I guess nobody needs to fight the guys. Is it a good sword though? I mean, it's got C scaling for all of these. It's got 267 plus 142 when fully stacked. Is it better than the Black Knight Greatsword? Black Knight Greatsword is the best sword in the game, but the drops for that are so uncommon that you have to make do with, you know, the best that you can get outside of that. And so for me, I wanted to have something as close to it as possible. And so I was just like, oh, I mean, Great Sword of Artorias, you know, that sounds like a good bet. And all I have to use is Sif's Soul, which I mean, I feel better about using it for something like that than just using it for the extra souls anyway. So, I mean, I think it's pretty decent, but I'm also very easy to impress and satisfy. The stat requirements are crazy. They are a pain in the ass. I am not going to lie. Like, that is the only reason I would not consider doing this sword again. It's just because, like, I never use faith for anything. Having to have faith all the way up to that just for a sword is just insane. It's a shame because, like, I would like to be able to use the lightning that Solaire uses, but that takes a faith of like 36. So, you know, I'm not fucking with that. All right, we'll give this one more minute, and if no one summons us, then I guess we're just gonna head to the boss. So this is base game. This is not a new game that I'm doing. If this was a new game if this was like a plus run that I was doing, I at that point would hopefully have a Black Knight sword because I would rather play with one of those than Artorias' sword in the long run. But I actually need to see how many I have 9 dragon scales and I have all of these. Where it can reinforce these to. Am I discovering the game? No, this is the first time I've played through the entirety of the game on stream, but I've played this game plenty of times. I wanted to like play through it after going through Dark Souls though, just because I felt like it was a nice thing to go back to, and it was just like, well, if I never play this game again after this, I could show you where you can get a big ass sword. Yeah, I mean, I do know that the last area with Gwyn is where a lot of those guys can drop those swords. Like, they can either drop a halberd, they can drop just a regular greatsword, or a spear even. It's been long enough, no one's. I guess we're not doing online. Yeah, because literally, isn't halberd the best weapon? I know the Black Knight weapons are considered the best weapons in the game. I do think at a baseline, the halberd. I don't know. People like to go back and forth between the greatsword and the halberd. I should have clarified, and I apologize. The sword is best for me. I don't really like to fuck with halberds all that much.
No, well, and why not treat me like an...
Like an old withering fuck. All right, guys. We're doing it. He kind of looked like a whale. A little bit. He reminds me of an old teacher. I like this sword you cut from the dragon NPC where the second Hydra is. Oh, yeah, you know what? I did get that sword, actually. Yeah, that's where the stone dragon is. In Ash Lake, yeah. I never actually used it, though. I am one of those classic, Oonga Boonga good. You know what I mean? Let me see. I might have actually... Yep, yeah, press the healing button. Yeah, good job, Duncan. Access bottomless box. Let me see. I think I have it. Dragon Greatsword, which takes 50. Yes. Yes. What is my strength at right now? My strength is at a 24. Intelligence at a 35. I was wanting to do more magic, but I never did do it. I don't think there's a way you can allocate the stats, though. That's fine. Yeah, so we'll see if we can get, like, anything good here. I kind of doubt it, but it's a little bit shit, but it does a lot of damage, and the R2 is insane. Yeah, I mean, I never get through a single file far enough to ever use it, though, is the thing. Like, I think the highest I've ever gotten strength up in one file was up to a 40. Oh. I don't know why. I thought I could kindle here. I'm dumb. Okay, whatever. Look, these men are going to the right. The build I usually do is usually strength and dexterity based. Those are the stats I usually pour everything into. I never really pour anything into vitality. Let me actually... And then I do usually try to get endurance up as like my third highest thing. I usually don't screw with intelligence or faith. I was wanting to do more of a magic build this run, but then I just didn't. The goal was is I wanted to be able to at least get up to 36, which I'm literally a level away of doing that, but... Because I never had a run where I ended up using like a lot of magic stuff. But whenever, Black Knight Shield and... Well, that's good, actually. In general, whenever I do play games like this, I just do hybrid runs. My brother actually will do dedicated, like, runs of, like, each class. It's like, all right, this is my mage run. This is my, warrior run. This is my cleric run. And he only started playing these games to, He only started playing these games as early as Elden Ring, so... Parry Gwyn to death. I'll try. I've never parried him, though. I was definitely going to go about him like the total noob way, where I was just going to wear Havel's armor, so I could just tank all of his hits. I'm really bad at parrying with this game, though. Come on over. Oh, yeah? Okay, bye. Magic is way OP in Dark Souls 1. It was almost one-shot almost every boss in Dark Souls 1 with Meshly, especially Dark Magic. Yeah. No, absolutely. People say that it was mostly pyromancy that was like that, but magic was also, like, if you knew exactly what you were doing, it's very exploitable. That's why I didn't necessarily care for when they did add the magic stuff later on. So there's Solaire. I beat the game in 5 hours with magic. 5 hours? I don't even know how many hours I have in this. I think I have, like, at least 30. I try to beat games quick if they're games I already know like the back of my hand. More like Ocarina of Time or like Majora's Mask or even Paper Mario. But a game like this, I just cannot imagine beating that quickly. $15. Oh. No, that's totally you're good. Cuz I was like 5. Oh my god. You give me a weapon? No. It does only 127 damage. Yeah. Oh my god, look at that. Well, it's about fucking time. Insufficient. I don't? Do I not? Hang on. I need 32 strength. Artorias sword is like average. Yeah, it's average, but I don't know. It's like, it's better than nothing at the end of the day. I got the halberd. What a way to end. I finally get a Dark Knight weapon. Let's summon Solaire, because I went through all of the hassle to get him here, and I've never actually summoned him for this fight. And even if he dies here, well, at least it'll be very cinematic. Hi, Solaire. Do you guys actually know, like, after you save Solaire, if you can, like, find him any particular place? Because I went everywhere and I couldn't find any location that he was at. I may not actually... If I'm going to try to parry this motherfucker, maybe I don't want to do the halberd yet. I may want to just stick with the greatsword for now. When I wanted to do a hitless run, I wanted the halberd at the forest. I restarted more than 20 times just to get it. I don't have the patience to restart a file over and over again just for something like that. It's that kind of thing where, like, people will, like, also, like, start files over and over again just to be able to get themselves, just to be able to get, like, a shiny as, like, one of their starter Pokemon. And I do respect and appreciate the commitment, but I could never do that. I could get a different ending with Solaire. A different ending? If he, like, survives the fight? I didn't actually know that. If you die, it's not my fault. Here we go, guys. Holy shit, I parried him! He gets mad if you don't open the shortcut in Lost Izalith. Really? Huh. I did not think I would be able to parry him right then. Alright. Oh my god, I'm parrying him! What the hell? Heal. fuck you, Quinn. Holy shit. It's really easy to parry him. What the fuck? Hey. Hey. Fuck you, man. He was mine. Hey. You fucking stole my thunder. That motherfucker, man. If I remember correctly, if you save him, he lights the fire. He lights the fire in his world. Really? I didn't know. Wait. Okay, because I'm going to be completely honest with you. I was totally thinking of just... He's searching for the sun god, but if he touches the fire of Gwyn at the end, he'll realize the sun god is him, and all the time he was searching for the sun god, he was actually searching himself. Oh, so that's the whole story. Well, this might actually fuck my story up, because, like... I don't know. My guy is supposed to be Ozzy Osbourne, you know? I literally created him to be Ozzy Osbourne before he passed away. I was thinking of leaving and doing the dark ending, but now if that's happening, I might actually want to do that. And so if I were to go to light this bonfire... the fire, read message, praise the sun. So if I were to light the fire now, then Solaire would take over. Because I cannot afford to leave now, because if I do, then that's the dark ending, which is the bad ending. But it thematically fits with Ozzy Osbourne. Ah. Oh, God, chat. This is hard. Oh, God. Do we see if we can give Solaire a proper ending? Or should Ozzy go into the darkness? I don't know. Man, thank you for the follow, Guts. I really appreciate that. I've got my halibut. It's rock and roll. And thanks for the follow, Dark Leon. Yeah, it's nice having you guys here. I hope you guys have been having a good day so far. And thanks for, like, your input. I definitely... Being able to, like, know all this stuff is definitely very cool. This guy fucking died. See, look at that. My PS4 broke. I can only watch. Oh, I hate that. It was really your PS4? That sucks. I mean, mine is still going, but I can tell. You could tell when it's like at the end of its life cycle because it's been doing a lot of like the whirring and stuff. It's like going. I actually bought a PS3 a couple years ago for like $100, and it lasted me like a month. The dude was like, yeah, just letting you know, the laser reader is probably going to burn out in like 2 to 3 months. And I was like, okay, and it burned out in 1 month. And I was like, well, at least I bought it with the knowledge. What am I going to do now? If I link the fire, then we get the Solaire ending. When game systems get funky, they sound like old men coughing out cigar smoke. And years of, like, lead paint. You either burn yourself or leave it to be dark load. Well, yeah, well, that's what I was asking, though. I'm playing nostalgic. I played DS1 Prepare to Die Edition on PS3. Yeah, there you go. There you go. That's the way to do it. The first time I ever played Dark Souls, it was on my friend's PS3. I either burn myself or leave to be Dark Lord. Well, let me... Because I'm trying to see, like, the Solaire ending. Dark Souls... Solaire ending. Okay. So if I do light it, then it does involve Solaire. You don't see it really. It happens off screen. Oh. I see. Well, I mean, Ozzy, I love you. You're the Prince of Darkness. All that. Godspeed. But we gotta link the fire. My dad forced me to play it when I was 10 years old. Yeah, your dad was just like, it's like, you gotta see this shit. Even if this isn't thematically what Ozzy would do, it's still metal as fuck. I think it would be like, I'm on fire. What the hell? Explosion! MJ, when his hair is burning, be like... Oh no, the soot is getting into my eyes. I'm addicted to Souls game. Bro, same. You know, I'm wanting to stream all these games that I'm obsessed with. That way, like, once I'm like officially like done streaming them, in my mind, I can move on if need be. I played Dark Souls 3 when it came out, like back when I was 13, 14. I thought games were not going to get any better than this. And then they proceeded to do banger after banger. I will admit, though, I did not care for Dark Souls 2 that much. I only played it recently, but I don't know. It's like, you can understand why it has its fans. And it did introduce a lot of, like, gameplay ideas that were implemented for future games. What's the best boss OST? OST? Oh, God. So I love Gwyn. I know that's a really basic answer, but I love Gwyn's song theme. I think it's just... I think it's very somber in the fact that it's like the final challenge, but it's a sad ending. Though I will say that the Dark Souls rendition of that, like the Dark Souls 3 version, is also badass because it's the culmination of all of these, but still based off like the original core entity of what the flame was supposed to represent. So I do like that in that case. I will admit, I do like Pinwheel's song. For as anticlimactic and as shitty as Pinwheel is, I like his song because I think it fits. Like, the vibe is there, but then he just doesn't carry the rest of the hype with him. It's just such a shame. But I think in general, OST-wise, I think if one game has like all of like my favorite tracks and everything, if not Dark Souls 3, then Bloodborne, which is not technically a Dark Souls game, but you know. Oh, for sure. Yeah, we're not even an hour and a half into the stream, and it's done. I mean, the only other thing that I would consider doing on stream is getting back to Sif, so that you can see how the Sif fight is different from the first time. But at that point, I don't want you guys having to relive me fighting a dog. The people who love and put DS2 as the best Dark Souls are all drug addicts. Usually. From what I've seen, usually. I don't know. It's like, as a standalone game, Dark Souls 2 is fine. It's a good game. Like, there's things about it where it's like, it's not the best game in the world, but it's fine. As a Dark Souls game, it leaves a lot to be desired. It's Souls-like. It's Souls-like, but I guess it's not part of, like, the trilogy. You know what I mean? But I think Bloodborne is still definitely my favorite out of all the games. Elden Ring and Sekiro are amazing. But for the longest time, Dark Souls 2 was the only one that I hadn't played. It's like, which Souls games would I not consider streaming? I think they would be Dark Souls 2, and I'm thinking Demon Souls. I've platinum, I had my fun, but I'll never come back. Exactly. Like, it's... You know, because it's just like, okay, so this is what this is, all right. I'm not enjoying this like I thought I would for a Souls game, but... So, So I guess this Solaire ending was kind of more insinuated.
The dark sign brands the undead. And in this land, the undead are corralled and led to the north.
And I believe the lady who did this voiceover passed away within the last month.
They are locked away to await the end of the world.
The stat adaptability was really bad. Like that one stat where it was literally just your iframes, garbage. Fucking terrible.
Is your fate.
Like you can go the entire game without leveling that up once, and it's just like the hits are just gonna be more bullshit. That's literally all it is. But they were willing to experiment and try different things than from what Demon Souls and Dark Souls had done. And so you got to at least give them that. None of the bosses are challenging. Not really. The DLC bosses were adequately challenging, I found. I had a hard time with some of the DLC bosses for sure. But I mean, at that point, that's the reason why you play that game. Some are like Sur Alone or Fume Knight, but the real boss of the game is the runbacks. Yeah. There's so much going back and forth in that game. It's unbearable. Yeah, I mean, how these games usually go is once you beat it, it immediately puts you into the beginning of the game, but everything is beefier now. That's what they call New Game Plus. Hello, Clown Pubes! Only DLC, but if you played it on release like I did with Reddit, you would really feel how shitty it is. I see, I don't really, and I never fucked with Reddit like that, but I can only imagine what the reception was. Because that game came out, what, 2013? 2014? We just beat Dark Souls, and now we're in New Game Plus. Dad? Hello. Oh my god. That's alright. Wow. Yeah, good rolling dunk. Haha. You're dead, you're dead, you're dead, you're dead. Oh, I got his great hammer. Is that something that happens with New Game Plus? I don't remember that. You need at least 46 in order to use that. For something that does 138 damage. Nice. And I got a human titty. We'll rest at this bonfire. They're not gonna let us do our stuff. I'm gonna get you. Hippity-bippity-wee. Yarg. This boss, if you kill it at the first appearance, it always gives you his weapon. Really? Oh my god, I didn't know that. That's actually really cool. Because I think it's one of those things that they expect everyone to just run away. But if you don't, then they're just going to reward you. Ball! Hello?
Oh, you. You're no ho- Thank goodness. I'm done. I'll die. I wish to... You... Regrettably, but... that well,
He gave me a big pilgrim key and an undead asylum key.
now I must bid farewell. I would hate to... And thank you.
That's why a lot of people take black bombs as a starter. Oh, really? So that's the reason. I never figured it was actually for this fight. I will admit that I'm one of those scrubs that always goes for the, special key. They usually do it for speedruns, though. I should see if I can try to speedrun this game at some point. It's going to be a 27-hour speedrun. And at that point, I'll be like, are you proud of me, Mom? I went to college to do this. It's okay, guys. We got this. My speedrun with glitch is 30 minutes. I can hear his big fat footsteps. SL won the real challenge. You're gonna have to educate me. I'm not familiar with SL1.
Only
I can hear
the
him
ancient
coming in
legends
my
it is
house
stated
tonight.
that one day
Level
an undead
1?
shall be
Oh,
chosen.
man. Ah! And Ozzy was spared. Level up and kindle at bonfires. I don't know if I could do this at level 1 though, because at that point you would have to do the depraved build. I don't think I have that much patience in me.
Ozzy Rat, you have some nerve. I may be crestfallen, but I'm not defenseless, you rascal. You will soon regret this.
Hello. You can't catch me. Get out of here, Barry from Game Grumps.
Not too shabby. Not too shabby. I think you've done me a favor.
Yes, I have. I fucking hate that guy. I'm glad he's dead. Alright, looks like we're going to be leveling up strength. I get 2 levels. Ozzy Waldo. I usually wait for him to go hollow. But there are some times where I just like, I don't want to look at you. It's just like, I fucking hate this guy. We're gonna sprint, we're gonna sprint, we're gonna sprint, we're gonna go all the way. We're gonna cook all the beans. Wow, these guys are strong, actually. I gotta get my strength up to 32. This is terrible. Haha. Oh, you know what I forgot? I forgot to talk to Moss Lady. Aw, man. I hope she didn't die a horrible death. I guess we'll never know. You know the fat guy who sells fate spells? Yeah. Yeah, I was actually reading about his lore, and I didn't realize it went all the way like that. I usually don't let him survive that long, though, is the thing. Like, even before finding out what happened, you could just tell that he's a piece of shit. We're going. Ah! Holy shit. Are you kidding me? Haha. Ow. Pretty good for a guy who's been playing this game off and on for 14 years. I let the most basic shit hurt me. I also hate the Guardian with the Fire in Anor Londo. I'm usually fine with her, like, because in usual runs I'll do, because I usually go for like 100% like boss run in these games. I'll usually go after Gwendolyn, which means I'll have to kill her in that instance. But other than that, I usually don't fuck with her. Until then, at least. Swing your arms from side to side. Is it a guy? I thought it was a girl. I thought maybe it was the voice. They have a soft voice, so I always figured it was a girl. Hello. Oh my god. I thought I was gonna do a sweeping attack. I mean, it never is directly, like, implied or even said. So I think it's just, like, one of those things where maybe it ultimately doesn't matter. It's like, look, it's a gold armor person. It's like, oh, okay. Fuck you. Oh my god. Ah. We're gonna go kill everyone in sight. Her armor had a bulge on. Yeah, I mean, but I mean, that's also just chest armor at the end of the day, you know? As a woman for the Covenant, he is in. I don't remember much from the lore, though. Oh, that's right. That is a thing that's with that Covenant. Oh, I thought I was going to stagger him. Okay. Okay. I don't want to fight this guy with the halberd. Hello. Ah! I'm scared. Alright, I changed this to... Alright, now I'll fucking take you on, you motherfucker. Come on. What? He stabbed me in the booty through the wall. God damn it. Ah, there you go. She serves the mighty runt, good for her. I got a human titty for my efforts. Alright, well. Now I'm getting a little, what is the term I'm thinking of? Impatient. There we go. Come on! Come on with it! And now I kill Grandpa. I want prune juice on my penis! And then everyone's dead. I guess he didn't look the right source. Many suggest he's a man. Yeah, that is true. The greatest enemy is your own cardio. I always forget if it's the second one or if it's this upper one. Come on. There we go. Ozzy likes to climb ladders in hell. Oh my god. I didn't know this was here. That's cool. Hello, Puma. How you doing today? We're just doing the end of a Dark Souls run. We're on New Game Plus now. I'm seeing how far I get before I lose interest. That's good. Come say hi. That's not what I wanted you to do. Come on, one of us is gonna have to fall off. Oh god, he got me. Alright. He's gonna push me off. I know I could have climbed the ladder to get at him, but I was like, maybe I could fight him straight up. And I was like, I guess not. Goat wash plus flop plus Katy Perry better. You couldn't live in the asylum where I raised me. Is that how the song... What? Where'd you come from? Y'all are funny. Y'all make me laugh. Oi! Oi! You fuckers! Yeah? These guys are freaking jerks. Ooh, this makes me so angry. Ooh. All the theories on say. I think it's a fair argument, but I do think it's kind of something that, like, at the end of the day, like, it doesn't really impact or mean all that much. So we'll just let those sleeping dogs lie. Oh, I was just finishing Dark Souls. I was trying to see if, like, anyone was playing online and, like, if I could, like, duel someone or, like, someone to fight, and neither of those happened. So, you know, we're kind of vibing. You feel safe and then you fight them. Yeah. I mean, that's kind of this game, though. You know what I mean? It's not explicitly said that, like, they're trying to defend, like, Guinevere or anything. But then that ends up happening. You're just like, well, this is Dark Souls. I might be available to do gaming on the weekend. I don't know what you play. I mean, yeah, I mean... I play lots of games. Dropping Attack did that. I mean, I know we did play Peak that one time, and that was good. Space got me to download Spelunky 2. You know, I have never played Spelunky. Splunk is good. Yeah? I should actually give it a try. Every time I look at it, I was just like, I don't know if I would be into this. Do you play horror games online? Oh, like online multiplayer horror games? I mean, it depends on the game. There was a good few months where I have a group of friends and we were all playing the we were playing the Dying Light franchise. We were playing 1 and 2. And oh my god, those games are a fucking mess and a half. Playing Undertale. Oh, really? I remember there was a horror game that I actually wanted to try the online scene for, and it was the Friday the 13th game, I believe. The one with Jason. I don't think it's Friday the 13th, but the one with Jason. And yeah, that ended up getting shut down, so that's nice.
Ah, hello. You don't look hollow, far from it. I am Solaire of Astora, an adherent of the Lord.
It was Friday the 13th. Okay.
Now that I am undead, I have come to this great land.
I still haven't played Deltarune either, or Undertale, I meant to say.
You find that strange? Well, you should. No need to hide your reaction. I get that look all the time.
I don't know if, like, Guinevere ever mentioned it, but...
Oh,
I like this man. He makes me gurgle. That's fine. So the Undertale, so the Deltarune situation. So the original version of that game, I guess chapters, what was it, 1 and 2? That was more so of a demo than the actual game. And then chapters 3 and 4 were not the rest of it, but just an extension of. Am I understanding that correctly, or? Let's see if I get. I'm actually deciding, like, now that I've officially beaten this game on stream, I'm trying to figure out where to go from here. Then I run around here. Maybe I'll at least get to the gargoyles and then we'll call it there for this game. And then either I'll probably finish streaming for the day or maybe I'll switch to blueprints or something. Give me that tail! No! Ah! Alright. You know, I'll just say this. No. I swear to God, I touched it like once or twice. I'll just say this. I understand you guys are, you know, wanting to, like, discuss that, but, I mean, at this point, maybe we should just, I don't know, move on from that general topic of discussion. Just in case it would potentially be making anyone uncomfortable or whatever, or, you know, it's... I don't know why I tried to run there. Let me see. Got to know. I gotta know when my balls are dry. Ah. No, it's alright. It's just, you know, it's... It can be very hard. And, you know, I know I definitely cannot speak on the behalf of you guys, but topics like that can definitely... You know, I have friends who, you know, No, it definitely is like a curiosity thing. I just, you know, I have known people who are very, you know, sensitive about topics like that when it's like, is it a man? Is it a woman? And that kind of stuff. I have people, you know, who are friends or, you know, who are members of, you know, the LGBT community. And some are more okay with it in discussions like that than others, and some aren't, you know, but it's definitely, when it comes to, like, trying to understand, like, a lore thing, it's, like, it's definitely an interesting question, and it's definitely an interesting thing, but at the end of the day, it really doesn't have much basis or, you know, importance on a lot of stuff. Because, I mean, that's just kind of how Dark Souls is, you know? It's, like, it kind of implies certain things, but then, like, it doesn't get in the way of you, like, understanding, like, the story or, like, getting in the way of, like, the actual enjoyment of the game per se. Hollow Knight. Oh God, you know, I don't know if I actually have Hollow Knight. You know what? I was thinking of trying out Blasphemous. But do I do that today? If Hollow Knight is so good, when's Silksong coming out? I'm sorry to whoever I hurt when I said that. That's how I feel with a Bloodborne port. Come on. Silksong is set for December. Oh yeah, that is right. I do remember that being the joke for the longest time, though. I was like, oh, it's never coming out. I'll be dead by tomorrow's night shift. Oh, God. I feel that. I actually, my work is very easy for the most part, but, you know, it's, I basically work as a caretaker for my brother. And, you know, there are some nights where, you know, you're there and you're just not able to sleep. Everyone else is asleep, but then when you try to sleep at the same time as everyone else, you're just like, oh, I just can't. Yeah, fair enough. 2 back steps is not enough. It was literally 7 years. It's just what you do for family, you know? Yes! Oh my god, okay. Alright. 32 strength. I am so fine with that. Yes! Oh my god. Doing night shift without getting paid. Oh my god, there's no way. That doesn't even count as like that doesn't even count as like an internship at that point, because if it's literally in the medical field, it's just like, no, that's just putting the time in. You know, that's getting that work. Hello. I remember when they pretended. Get the Mojave Desert. Yeah, so I mean, I'm running off of about 4 or 5 hours of sleep total. Nice. No, absolutely. I do appreciate you dropping by. Thank you for chatting. Thank you again for the follow. No, definitely thank you for hanging out. And thanks for your input. Yeah. Definitely take care of yourself. Your body and your health matters, friend. Have a great night. Oh! Alright, and then I open this. I was thinking of taking a nap before I was streaming. Can you do me a big favor? Is it to call you a good friend? Because I can do that. What is the favor? Oofin. I fucking whiffed it. Hey, he's still kicking. Oh, wow. This guy's gonna kill me. Fuck you. Oh, I can pillage his body. You want to come talk to me? Join your brother's Twitch. Well. What the wait, what the hell? What the fuck is happening here? Hang on, I'm just checking something real quick. The best I'm willing to do for that. You did ask very nicely. It's usually not something that you can, it's not usually something that you should just straight up ask someone. I did at least give him a follow. So, there you go. I hope that's good. And yeah. You know, we're feeling generous today, you know? It's good to be able to give, you know, people some recognition and give them some credit and that kind of stuff. I get that. I mean, I only hit 50 subscribers literally when I was streaming with everyone else just a couple days ago. So I understand it. It said that the tag was in Espanol, it was in Spanish, so I don't know if I'm going to be able to follow it in terms of, like, know what's going on. I really need to try to get onto learning Spanish. Yeah! I love that shit. Yeah, I mean, that collab was really fun. Oh, you know what? I was actually going to take a look. I was going to take a look at my Steam. I'm sorry, the audio ended up going out. I could definitely, like, send you a link of, like, multiplayer games that I have. And I could also, like, I'm willing to, like, get something if there's anything you guys are wanting to play. Like, I'm willing to check out Spelunky. I could drop them in the group chat. Yeah. Yeah, that is honestly something that we could do. I also have like a group chat with Space and with Clown Pubes, and I was just like, am I allowed to like chat in here or not? You know, because I was just like, sign me in. There's your sign. Cause I'm having a good time, having a good time. Uh-huh. Yeah, definitely. Yeah, no, Clown Pubes is awesome. Yeah, I mean, definitely. You know, you could definitely check with Clown Pubes and you can see, you know. Not sure. You know, he's a busy guy, so I'm not sure, like, what his availability is for, you know, that kind of stuff. I'm always so afraid of, like, reaching out to Clown Pubes because I'm just, like... The Pope is upstairs. Oh, God. Oh, noes. Okay, fine. We both get a drink break. Ha, ha, ha. No, it's definitely awesome, man. When you can recognize that it's like, I don't know if that's something I could do, you know? Ah, I forgot. We'll take the shortcut because... Oh, yeah. There you go. Akasha, I just saw your DM. That's fucking... You were able to get that resolved finally? I'm checking it right now. So your computer is doing good for that now. Would you want to try to do a Marvel Rivals stream again at some point then? Because I'm definitely down. You think it resolved itself? I wonder if it was like a thing that they had with an update that just didn't update accordingly. That's nice. It's nice to see people getting along and having a great time and enjoying each other's company.
By the lords, you damn fool. Enough of you. Feel the wrath of the gods.
The wrath. Friends. Get fucked, you sod. I only have so much. Yeah? What you gonna do? What you gonna do? Oh, I'm so scary. Ooh. Oh, he fucking... He fooled me. This son of a bitch fooled me. Fuck you. Oh, he's a piece of shit. I'm always happy when I kill him. In fact, we should go kill Oswald. That's what I'm gonna do next. You know what? This is the run we murder everyone. And we go either until my bloodlust is satiated or I'm bored. Monk ass, monk ass. Ooh, Baba do explode. I'm burning through my thighs, yeah. Oh, fuck. That's why they call me Mr. I'm Booba Lie. There we go. Oh no, why did you kick? Are you fucking kidding me, Dark Souls? I'm not gonna... Okay, Solaire is the one I won't kill. How about that? Okay, and the blacksmith. Where the fuck? What the fuck are you doing? I can't figure it out, man. I'm scared. Where's the toilet, man? That's funny. Remember when John Souls went went Joel mode? Hot milf eating beans. Oh no. Well, you know, at that point I did deserve to die, so I will give him that. I will give him that. Yeah, remember when when Joel said hot milf eating beans? That was funny. I laughed. I was the only one who laughed. There were animations for it all over the place. He said some shit, yeah. I found out that he's like barely 30 years old, and that scared the fuck out of me because it made me realize that he could theoretically be my brother, and I'm like, whoa, I don't know how to. I thought he was at least the same age as Vinny. You know what I mean? I was like, whoa. I was like, with the shit this guy says, he's got to be at least 40. That's fucking insane. Part of Dark Souls. Is that really the lore? Is that he was the youngest? That's insane to me. How long until the Costco guys are a part of the Vine Sauce team? They should bring back the Vine Sauce team, but only have Italians. Even Limes, she's like 34. Really? I didn't know. I didn't realize she was there. Huh. I did a personality test for the Fantastic Four. I got Reed Richards. My dad said it was because I was old school. Your dad got a personality test, and he got Doctor Doom. because he's trifling. Why? Okay, wow. Now you can see with the countless times that I've played this game, I suck at it. I never claimed to be good at it. Just that I've played it a lot. And I think that's the main takeaway. If I did a Fantastic Four personality test, I would probably get the thing, and then they would probably be like, I would probably just be like, okay, what does this mean? And it's like, you're made of rocks. I'm like, oh, that's sweet, actually. I've never played a Souls-like. Oh, I mean, I would seriously recommend them. I never in my life would hear the word trifling. Vitality on life support. You know, it's funny because there's always going to be people online who will, like, they'll, like, come onto the stream or, like, they'll see that you, like, level up your vitality and they're like, what the fuck are you doing? You don't need to level up vitality. And I'm like, I don't care. I just generally don't do it because I wanted to try to do the high intelligence build anyway. That's why I don't think I could ever do a dedicated run of, like, it's like, all right, I'll be a cleric, I'll be a mage. Because I would get into, like, the stats, and then at some point, I would just be like, I don't care anymore. Hollow Knight has the Souls-like vibe. Yeah, that and Blasphemous for sure. Only level up resistance. I'm gonna get poison up to like 50, and it's just gonna be like, all right, it takes me almost a second longer to get fully poisoned. This is great. Oh my god, suck my cock and call me Betty. All right. This is like that gay cow comic, or gay horse. It was gay horse, I'm sorry. Okay, Betty. Betty Crocker. There we are. All right. Calm my pussy down. My pussy needs attention, and it needs it now. God dang it.
Oh, still human, are you? Then I am in luck. Could you help me? As you can see,
More like you're in fuck, buddy boy.
You leave me no choice. I was once grateful to you.
Got me into Dark Souls. I recommend a Souls like. Really? So you got into Dark Souls through Hollow Knight? That's cool. It's always interesting to hear pipelines like that. Like, I had the experience of going right into Dark Souls from the get-go. But then on, like, the other side of it is, like, my introduction to the Elder Scrolls franchise was through, of course, Skyrim. Which I believe is common for, like, a lot of people. What the fuck are you doing? No! Don't hit me! I refuse to touch any Bethesda-made game. I can understand it, but, like, I mean, that's the thing is, like, a lot of people like them for a lot of reasons, you know? I will be the first to admit, though, that, like, I do find Bethesda games to be very infuriating when they don't work, which is most of the time.
You despicable.
Despicable. Suffer and succotash. I got my human titties. Look at that, guys. I got 2 rings of favor. So you know what that means. We replaced this one with the new one. And that old one is broken now, because if you take it off, it's broken. The fact they've been using the same gun engine for 15 years is so fucking bad. Yeah, I mean, it's kind of ridiculous, but, I mean... I view the Fallout and the and games like Skyrim to be like, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. The reality is, it's so broken, it's like Undertale, it shouldn't work, but it does. And so at that point, they'll just be like, well, I guess we'll just keep it up. I haven't finished Skyrim, the save got deleted. Yeah. You were saying, I remember you saying that, Hajer. If I had lost that much progress, I would stop playing too at that point. And full of bugs. Yeah, it's like I'm saying, it's like, it's a miracle the game even works at all at that point. Hello. Oh, yeah? Don't knock me off the fucking roof! No! It's like patching a sinking ship with bubble gum. I tried to do it justice. Everyone says it's worth playing. I just can't. I gave it up. That's... I understand, you know, it's... I definitely understand that, and it's sad to hear people will just not play it in that case, but at the end of the day, it's like, well, I mean, what matters is you at least tried. Like, it's more than having, like, never played it at all and just written it off from the get-go and just being like, whatever. But it's also understandable to hear why people would want to write it off in the first place. Like, I'm getting to that point with 2K games now. Like, a lot of my free time, and I'm not even exaggerating when I say this, was playing wrestling games. Like, that's what I did. That's what I enjoyed to play. But, like, the games use the exact same engine they always have. And it's just, like, the games are never going to be, like... For all the extra stuff they add, something else breaks. And it's just not worth it. And, like, they're getting more expensive. All games everywhere are getting more expensive now. And so, for me, I'm just like, well, I mean... If I'm playing the exact same game over and over again, then at what point am I going to be like, alright, I've had my fill. I don't feel like ever playing these again. I will admit, though, that I do, like, pick up files of Skyrim every now and again, though. I had considered streaming Skyrim at one point, but then I was just like, nah, man, that sounds like a full-time job at that point. You can't catch me! None of y'all motherfuckers can catch me! I dare you! I double dare you! I don't know why, Puma. There's a reason you didn't go back to Skyrim. I don't know why, but Akasha, that reminds me of that meme you sent me for like a little while, where it's like, you ever had Krispy Kreme? It wasn't crispy, was it? The Mafia 3 flop kind of hurt. So who made the Mafia games? Because I'm not familiar with those. Like, I remember seeing the Mafia games, but I never actually played them. It wasn't crispy and there was no cream. They didn't even put the fucking cream in there. Yeah, Duncan, fucking... Yeah, Duncan! Oh my god. You have no idea how embarrassed I am. I'll do one more try, and if I can't beat the gargoyles, then that's it. The next time I die is the last time I die. You know what? That's officially what we're doing. I'm not going to summon Solaire. We already completed his story. He can fucking retire off to Boca Raton, the Sunshine State, if he wants. If that's what he wants, then Solaire's going to fucking do it, okay? Have you ever had a Krispy Kreme? Was it crispy? No. Right. Right. Hello. Oh, yeah. Run into the pew, Duncan. Yeah. Now, what in the fuck is happening here? Take care, Puma. Thanks for hanging out. I appreciate it. You'll play Skyrim just for the conversation. Yeah. I feel that. Honestly, I love Skyrim. It has a very special place in my heart. I can admit it has a lot of faults, though. It has a lot of issues. But it was definitely... It took me many years to actually play Oblivion after playing Skyrim because it was like... I was expecting Oblivion to be Skyrim, and it wasn't. So, if you've never played an Elder Scrolls game like that before, I would say start with Oblivion first. A lot of people would say start with Morrowind because Morrowind is the best one. And I'm not sure about that. I mean, it's definitely the oldest out of all those games, but it definitely seems like... It definitely seems like it could be a fun time. Oh no, Bethesda is absolutely flop. You will not catch me arguing that. Or arguing against that, I should say. Have you heard of the High Elves? Why are there no elves in this game? Where are the dwarves? Where's Tom Bombadil? Are you fucking... Okay, well... I have no idea why this guy keeps getting summoned, but it's actually kind of pissing me off. Is this just like a thing that happens with New Game Plus? It's me at 2 a.m. having conversations with myself. I feel that. Alright, well... That wasn't the gargoyles, but at this point, I don't even know if I can reach the gargoyles. But I'll tell you what. That was Dark Souls. And it was a fun time. Let's take a look. So I had Mollusk Knobs. That was my own personal file I was playing. Oh, it was only just under 25 hours. That's not bad, actually. That's a lot better than I thought it was going to be. The further on with the series of Elder Scrolls, the better. Skyrim really is the best place for you to start, even if people say the game's code is flop. I mean, yeah. I mean, that's the thing is I was only really planning... I was going to try to do all the extracurricular stuff, like all this stuff like, oh, maybe there's like a few bosses we can fight. Maybe there's like a few characters we can interact with. But then after that, it was literally just Gwyn. And so, yeah, I mean, that's Dark Souls, you know? It's officially been beaten. It's not that I don't think I don't want to stream Dark Souls again in the future, but I do have other games I am going to try to focus on as well. So we'll definitely see if there's going to be time for games, like Dark Souls in the future. A game I do want to stream sometime very soon, though, is Dark Souls 3, if not Sekiro. I want to stream one of those games soon. That being said, I got to get back into Lies of P. I really need to play Lies of P again. That game is incredible, and I need to see the DLC. I've completely hid myself away from any and all spoilers from it. It looks really cool, though. Like, I definitely want to see what's going on there. What should I stream, Akasha? Date everything. See, that's definitely... Date everything is definitely an idea. But that's the thing, is that I kind of want to, like... I want to wait and see if a game like that would at least go on sale first. And I think the reality is everyone else is, like, streaming that right now. It's overwhelmingly positive. It's got a lot of great results and everything. But it's, I definitely... I just don't have a lot of experience with, like, dating sims like that. You know what I mean? So I would definitely need to take a look and see what's going on. But yeah, I mean, I think for the next stream, I'll be transparent with you guys. I need to see what my schedule's like this week. My work schedule is officially picking up again, so I'm going to be busy from, Sundays into Mondays, and then Thursdays into Fridays. So my streaming schedule is probably going to be a little unpredictable for the foreseeable future. But I am going to try to stream again this Thursday. It'll probably be earlier in the afternoon, probably like around 3 or 4 p.m. Not necessarily the evening, but probably around then. If I don't stream Blueprints, I will stream Blasphemous. So those are what we're going to be doing. Everyone, thank you again for checking out the stream. I really appreciate everyone coming by and checking us out. I really appreciate the follows and, the conversations. It was popping today. And that makes me happy. That makes me really happy. That's a way to end Dark Souls right there. But yeah, I mean, I will most likely see you guys on Thursday. And yeah, you guys all have a great night, a great morning, a great day. Yeah, and see y'all later. You take care.